Solutions coming up next, but stay on board for your origami.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here. Happy New Year. We have 3 monthly specials for the month of January. In this little brief spot, I'll try to cover them all quickly. The first one is our energy and fat metabolism factors. That's for all of us this time of year who might be embarking on a diet program, weight loss program, or simply want more energy to make it easier to stick to our New Year's resolutions. It's a product that's exceptionally well reviewed. It's a combination of our original Urgent Energy product with our original fat-burning factors. It's a healthy source of energy, no crash afterwards, supports short-term, mid-term, and long-term energy. The next product is our Ultimate Whey Protein Isolate. It's unlike any other whey protein in the world. It's the highest quality protein you're going to find, both speaking scientifically in terms of its amino acid composition, and also speaking just generally in terms of the quality of how we go about making it. It can be mixed with water, a smoothie. It's super soluble, which is unlike any other typical protein product. So if you're exercising, if you're modifying your diet to try to improve its quality and the quality of its protein, you'll find no better protein supplement to support your weight loss plans, to support your dietary modifications, whatever it might be, than our Ultimate Whey Protein Isolate. All of these products are at today's special pricing for the entire month of January, our monthly special. Then our third and last monthly special is our turmeric, because one of our today's specials is glucosamine and chondroitin, healthy for our joints. Turmeric is an incredibly soothing ingredient for our joints, and our turmeric is unlike anyone else's turmeric on the market. We've been doing turmeric for over 20 years. Most companies just discovered it recently. So all 3 of these products, best pricing ever, monthly special pricing, which is effectively today's special pricing. So Happy New Year and enjoy.
Hi, everybody. My name's Connie Craig-Carroll. Thank you again for being with us and hang in there for your origami storage. Right now, though, we've got an hour called Clever Solutions. And I hate to say this because nobody wants to talk about it, but it is the time of the year when you need a solution to all those visitors that are in your home that are not welcome. I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about bugs and mice and spiders. I was on the phone with a friend of mine last night. She actually works here, and she was in her kitchen. She goes, I hear a noise. She thought it was her son. Her son wasn't in the kitchen. She turned around, he wasn't in there. There was something underneath her stove. When you hear that, what are you gonna do? You have a couple of options. We have the best option for you. I'm gonna introduce you to Lou Caputo. We're gonna tell you all about the way to get, the ultimate way to get rid of all those unwanted things that are in your house, especially this time of the year. Now, am I correct in the fact that we only have about 1,500 of these?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, okay.
That's about it.
Okay, so we are doing the set of 10. Right. So this is gonna take care of your entire home, maybe even your garage.
Oh, attic, basement, yeah. This is a whole home solution that we're offering you today. And what's nice about this too is that it's a variety of different types. And what I mean by that is they're all ultrasonic pest repellers. So they all use that same Bell & Howell technology with the ultrasonic frequencies, the sound waves that come out at a higher frequency than we can hear. So human beings can't hear it, your kids won't hear it, your pets won't hear it, your dogs and cats will have no idea they're there. But rats, mice, ants, roaches, spiders, they can hear it, and it's gonna make them run away. Now in this set, you're getting a little bit of everything. You're gonna receive 3 of the mini units, which are fantastic for putting on kitchen countertops, bathroom countertops, that sort of thing. And one of them, the one on the end all the way down here, actually has a nightlight built into it. You're gonna get 3 of the basic models right here. You're gonna get 1 that has a set of nightlights built into it. You're gonna get 2 that have extra outlets, and then you're gonna get 1 that's the Mac Daddy of them all. It's got the outlets and it has the lights built into it. So you're gonna get a whole set here, but the nice thing about these is that regardless of the size or the shape or what the extra features are, they all use that same ultrasonic technology to rid your home of pets. Now, the neat thing about these, though, is that they're plug and play. You plug them in, they start working, immediately emitting those ultrasonic sound waves. And watch what happens, because since it's sound, they echo off of all the solid surfaces, off the walls, off the doors, off everything. But what that does for you is it gives you like a force field, I call it, like a barrier, a bubble that's inside of your house that keeps the pests out of there. Now, Because of that, you want to put one in every single room. But since you're getting a 10-pack, we got you covered today.
We absolutely do. The only problem is we normally have about 20,000 of these, 15,000 of these. Today, for whatever reason, well, because we've sold almost 15,000, we're down to the final a little bit more than 1,000. And listen, we need these all year long, but if there's any time that you need them, it is right now this time of year, because it's cold outside, so all those things are coming inside. And you think about the alternative to getting rid of those mice and, dare I say, rats. If I see one rat, I have a heart attack.
You're going to move.
$39.95 to save me from having a heart attack is a good thing. Ants, spiders. You know, we're going to be showing you a lot of things that you can do, but none of the things that we're going to show you are going to get rid of spiders. I mean, most things will not claim to get rid of spiders. We can say that. And roaches. So again, mice, rats, roaches, spiders, ants, you name it. All you have to do is plug something in. There's nothing else that you have to do, and then you're not going to see them. So we took this package from $59.95 to $39.95, where we are closing in on 15,000 ordered. We have the final maybe around 1,000 of these left, and certainly this is the time of the year. You're going to use them all year, but right now, just like I said last night when I was on Jen Kelly, I was on the phone with her last night, and she heard that noise, and underneath her stove. What are you going to do?
Right.
This is what I would choose to do.
Well, and here's the thing too. In the kitchen, you especially don't want to be going around spraying chemicals where you're cooking. You know, you don't want to have traps out there because people are coming in to eat. Your pets are hanging out there. You don't want that. And that's why these Bell & Howell pest repellers are the greatest way, the easiest way, the cleanest way to get rid of all these pests. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're going like, okay, Lou, here's the thing. You know, I've tried different things before that work for me. They might, but consider this, okay? For instance, here I've got a bunch of chemicals for ants, okay? So if you have an ant problem, you can go to the store and you can spend a lot of money buying sprays and bombs and traps and all kinds of things for ants. Problem with this stuff is, number one, poisons, chemicals. If I spin this around, you look at the back of this label here, just anything that's in red or yellow on the back, caution, warning, you know, poison control, all these different things on the back. So you don't want that around your kids or your pets. And as I use this stuff up, okay, I have to buy more of it because when it wears off, the pests come back. They're going to keep coming back. Now, that's for the ants, okay? What about for roaches? Guess what? You can go buy separate stuff for roaches. In fact, you have to buy separate stuff for roaches because the same things aren't going to work that you use on ants is not going to work on the roaches. So now you're double dipping. You're spending even more money to play amateur exterminator and get rid of these bugs when, you know, the Bell & Howell pest repellers would do both ants and roaches. But wait a minute. What about if you got rats and mice? And this is where Connie's going to move.
Yeah, I can't.
Look at this. Well, here's the thing, too, because when it comes to rats and mice, okay, we come up with some really medieval ways to get rid of them. For instance, sticky traps where they die of dehydration or starvation. It's very cruel.
Oh, worse.
Very cruel.
It's horrible.
Okay? The poisons, everybody thinks the poison's like a nice, quick, they go to sleep kind of thing. It's not. It takes like a week. It's very painful, and then they die in your ceilings or your floors. And they stink. They decompose, and you got to take care of that. And then we've got this guy down here, the trap on the end. And here's the thing. I'm going to show you one of these live. Just because if you've never done one of these before, if you've never set off one of these traps before, let me put this down here. Watch this. Because first of all, there's a trick to baiting these, okay? And you got to watch your fingers and toes and everything else that's around there. And when these go off in the middle of the night, you hear that sound, right? It's kind of jarring. Now that means that there's a carcass in here, or part of a carcass or something that you have to dispose of. And then somebody's got to rebait the trap. Who's going to do that? With the Bell & Howell pest repellers, there's no muss, there's no fuss, there's no mess, you don't deal with any carcasses. We just repel those pests. And you know what, to your point earlier, everything on this table will get rid of something except spiders.
Yes.
So what do you do for spiders? If you ask your exterminator, they're gonna say like, well, we could tent your house.
Yes,
You could use, you know what somebody told me? They asked their exterminator.
What's that?
And they told them the best way to get rid of spiders was a newspaper.
Oh,
a rolled up newspaper.
That would really do it.
Yeah, I could see like one spider at a time.
Exactly. If you want to get close enough to whack them, that would do it. Okay, here's the scoop. I know it says we have 1,500 left. We have more than 600 people who are on board saying, I am going to give this a try. And you should. Why would you not? I mean, you look at the price point, $39.95, or better yet, you get it home for under $10 and try it. If it doesn't work for you, you send it back. But there's a reason why these, in the different configurations, have always been customer picks. And people keep coming back. And, you know, we get testimonial calls all the time saying, oh, I bought them, but then I bought it for my parents. I bought them, then I bought it for my kids who are away at college. This is something you should do for your home. If you don't, you're just going to keep keep spending money on those traps or on the chemicals and those things that you're going to have to continue to buy over and over and over again.
No matter what.
So you're going to have to replenish those because you're going to keep having the problems. With this, it's solving the problems because it's driving them out.
Right.
And then also, too, if they see your house and they go, that is such a pretty little house, I want to go in there because it looks warm, when they get near your house, they won't be able to take it and go in because it makes it uncomfortable for them.
Well, it does, yeah, and we don't know what these sound like to them. We think it might be like fingernails on a chalkboard or a siren or something. We have no idea, but the thing is, it doesn't matter. We know that it works for them. Now, here's the thing. We are going to hear Connie and I over and over again say that they're effective against rats, mice, ants, roaches, and spiders. 5 things. Why only 5? Well, because the Hsn legal department actually made Bell & Howell go and get independent third-party laboratory testing done if we wanted to make any claims at all. So these are the and it's very expensive, by the way, the testing. So they picked the 5 most common things people have problems with. And that's why we can stand here and we can say that with confidence, these are effective at repelling rats, mice, ants, roaches, and spiders from the localized area in which they're working. It's very specific wording, and that means you need to have one of these in every single room. Now, I don't care if you got a new house. I don't care if you got an old house. Especially, well, you know, sometimes if you live in a new house, it's even worse because they're tearing up the ground. Yeah, they're building new, a new community. They're tearing up the ground, so all the habitat's being destroyed. So all those pests are looking for someplace new to go. If you live in the city, we all know what that's about. You got people living above you, below you, on the sides of you in an apartment. You're going to have problems there. That's why the only thing you can really control is your own personal environment by plugging these in and letting those ultrasonic sound waves do their work. I mean, it's science, you know, and people say like, well, why is Bell & Howell making pest repellers? Think about this. Way long time ago, we remember, they've been around 110 years. We remember they used to make projectors.
Sure.
And a big part of the projectors was what? Sound. Speakers.
Sure.
So they won awards for advancements in audio, in film. So they're using that knowledge that they've got, that they've developed over the 110 years they've been around to be able to make these and make something that's going to make your life simpler, easier. I used to pay somebody $45 a month to come to my house, walk around and spray poison, and I still got a rat in my garage. I haven't told this story in a long time. I got a rat in my garage because it dropped off a tree. See, what they do is they spray the poison on the ground outside your house. If they can get over it or under it, they still get in, right? So the rat dropped off a tree, went in through one of the eaves, got into my garage. We didn't notice he was there until it started getting hot in the house. We went out in the garage, chewed through my air conditioning lines. So now I had to hire an exterminator because I'm not messing around with this, right? So I had to hire an exterminator to come out, get rid of the rat, and then pay for the air conditioning to be fixed. If I just had the Bell & Howell pest repellers in my garage, wouldn't have been a problem. Now I do.
No, but that's a great point because it is, and I've always had, because here in Florida you really have to. We've got like more bugs, I think, than any place in the world.
Yes, we do.
So I mean, you pay this much at least per month for someone to treat your home. You really, really do. Or then there's a new service now that you can do once a year, and it's like $1,300 or something. Again, yeah. So it's a company in St. Pete does a great job. But my point is, this is $39.95. And that's it, $39.95, and that is it. There's nothing to replace. There's nothing to ever add on. All you're doing is plugging these in, and they're working. And we don't even know we don't hear it.
Nope.
You know, there's nothing that tells us that they're working, except you don't see the rats, the mice, the roaches, the spiders, or the ants.
Look at the front of this unit right here, and you're going to see there's a little red LED that's going to flash every once in a while. That LED lets you know that it's powered up because you can't hear it. To your point, you really can't. So you see that flash. Now, I want you to notice something. The units that have the night lights built into them, there's actually a photo cell on top. When I cover the photo cell, those are going to come on. So you're actually getting 3 or 4 in this set, actually, with the mini one, that have night lights built into them that are going to come on anytime it gets dark in the environment where you're putting them. So if you have these in a bathroom, it's awesome. If somebody gets up in the middle of the night to use the restroom, in the kitchen, if somebody gets up to get water, in a hallway, these are all great places to put these. But remember, anywhere there's power, you can use these. So it could be an RV, it could be a boat, it could be in a shed. We have a lot of people who have barns and they use those out there. Anywhere where there's power. Maybe you've got a summer house and you're not there all year long. Put them there, because when human beings aren't around, the pests have a field day. That's the perfect place to put them. They really do. That's the perfect place for them. And sometimes, you know, we all have different times of the year we have problems. For us down here in Florida, it's pretty much all year round. Folks up north, they're going to have more problems with the mammals in the winter and the bugs in the summer, but it doesn't matter. There's 2 types of people. The people who got the pest problems, people who are going to have pest problems. We live with them. We got to deal with them.
Yes.
So you don't have to kill them. You don't have to kill them, just repel them.
Well, just think of this, under $10 to know that all you do is plug these in and you're set.
Right.
Again, no more chemicals, no more traps, no more worries. I mean, a lot of people worry. They worry during the winter. They're like, oh, I know anytime now I'm gonna hear that scratching. Anytime now I'm gonna see that those little black little things on the counter because I know the little mouse has been here. You don't have to worry anymore. It's under $10. And again, you plug and then rest easy knowing rats, mice, roaches, ants, and spiders, they're gone. They're gonna go somewhere else.
No, they are. And I'll tell you what, by the time you end up buying this stuff, you've already got an infestation. This is reactive. Your Bell and Hell pest repellers are proactive. They stop the problem before it happens.
Well, we have, with everybody on board, now it's counting everybody on hsn.com and shopping on the telephone, we have about 600 left. So over 15,000 have been ordered. I hope you do this for yourself. Luke, thank you.
My pleasure.
Nice to see you.
You too.
And coming up, we have our Hoover Air Lift Lite Bagless Upright. I own this. I love, love, love this. I cannot believe. I mean, look at the price on this. Anywhere else you shop, it's $189. We're doing it for $94.95 and free shipping. Under $20 on your charge card. Now that is for the few that we have available. You won't find it anywhere else. Even here at HSN, we can't continue that price. Under $95 to bring it home. And again, it's $189 vacuum from Hoover. It's lightweight, so you can use this all the time. I use mine almost every single day, both on carpet and hardwoods. I love that vacuum cleaner. Okay, well, we are gonna have a great time. Miss Alexandra Baker is back with us, and she is gonna help us with a problem that I think we all have. We need more space. And we're actually calling this from StoreSmart the portable laundry pole. But I'll tell you what, it's gonna do a whole lot more than stay in our laundry room. And it's yours today for $39.95, down from $49.95, and on FlexPay for under $10. Now you can see we have the teal, we have white, and we have gray. The color is really the icing on the cake, but the magic of this is giving us space where we don't have space. And if Alexandra is with us, you know it's also giving us organization.
Absolutely. Well, I am excited because as your home BFF, I'm always sharing things that are chic, that are simple, affordable, but they've got to be multifunctional. They have to do more than one thing. And we're calling this a laundry pole, but as you can see from behind me, we are using this in not only the laundry room, but definitely as extra closet space. If you need an extra valet, if you need something to have as a coat check or a place to dry the very wet winter clothing that your family is going to be bringing in right now. I want to start with all the different ways, but yes, your color selections, the gray, white, the teal. You know, I was told that the teal is most limited.
Very limited.
It's most limited. Before I tell you all the different ways that you can use it, what do I have in front of me? This is steel. It's powder-coated steel so that it's really durable. It has the 3 arms that you simply lift up to secure into place. It's that simple. And all you do, it's got the little button here, I can raise this to be as tall as 6.5 feet tall.
Wow, you want to talk about extra
inches.
space.
Now, you know, you and I, we might be like, wow, that's really up there.
I love it.
Isn't that wonderful? So now if I want to bring this down, I can just lower this, not a problem. If I want to close the arms, I can. If I want to use just the bottom tier, 31 inches in diameter that we have going on here. Or I can do vice versa if I just wanted to have the top tier. This is really going to work for you. And then on the bottom, so look how lightweight this is. This is less than 4 pounds. But
yet so durable.
So very durable, well made. You know, I have found that sometimes the best solutions, clever solutions, like everything in this hour, they tend to be really simple. This is a simple solution for you, for a problem that many of us have, which is needing that extra closet space or that extra organization space. So that's really all there is to the unit itself.
Okay, so let's take a look, because we know all over the country it is cold and wet outside. Everybody comes in, they take off their coat, they take off their hat, they take off their gloves, and what are they doing with it? Maybe they're throwing it on your table, which is wood. Maybe they're throwing it in the floor. How about hanging it up and having it dry while it's hanging?
Well,
the little gloves are right here drying
isn't that
while
wonderful?
they're hanging.
What I would recommend when you get this home, put this over your floor register, the vent where the heat is going to be rising. Obviously, that heat is rising up. So the little ones in their little parkas, the little mittens and the gloves, the hats that are going to be sopping wet when they come in. Now, just put this over the register and all of that heat's going to rise and dry your garments. Now, this is lovely. It's beautifully displayed. Everything's on hangers. You and I both know, Connie.
Yeah.
Let the kids, let
Toss
yourself,
them.
just toss them. The arms are strong and durable. It can hold 45 pounds in total, 15 pounds on top, 30 pounds on the bottom. So you can distribute that weight and really throw things on there. And as we've mentioned, it can also be an instant pop-up coat check. So if you have guests coming over, my husband and I, we were talking about that. Troy said, is coat check everywhere? You know, he's a Florida boy.
Yeah.
So I said, yes, you know, everywhere you go, there's coat check. So if you have guests coming over, this is a great catch-all for the coats and things like that. Now, anything that says hang to dry, all right?
And I do that with 95% of my clothes. And I do it with Dougie's clothes, too. It's so funny because, you know, kids outgrow clothes so often, and I give them to people, and they're like, has he even worn this? And he has, but because I wash them in cold, and then I hang them to dry, his clothes look like they've never been worn because they don't have that wear and tear of the dryer.
You don't want that.
And it's saving you the energy of the dryer, and honestly, I think your clothes last longer.
Absolutely. Look at these beautiful Marla Wynn pants. If I have these lovely knit pants, I may not want to put them in the dryer, so I can just air dry. And now when I have this reaching all the way up, I can put my nice long maxi dresses, I can put my slacks and just let things air dry if I need to. I like that little hook on the end to really secure things. Each of the arms, as you can see right here, each arm has 6 little divots, and I can either put something through the hole. If I want to do some air drying outside, and I want the sunshine to really touch this, I can have this, you know, I can put this through the holes, or I can just rest it right there on top. The choice is really up to you. This is totally customizable. If you have things, this also works as your valet. So if you have items that you need to air dry, you can do that and steam right from there. Look at how easy it is to just set this up. You're able to just pop in the pole, open up the arms. It's portable, so you can tuck this underneath your bed. You can tuck this into a laundry room, closet, or in between the washer and dryer, what have you.
Or in your walk-in closet.
Or in your walk-in closet.
And I gotta say, too, I mean, if you are, and I wish I was this organized, but if you are, and you wanna save yourself time in the morning, how about getting every single outfit that you're gonna wear for every day of the week and hanging them on this in order of the days, or doing it for your child? Because even though Dougie wears uniforms to school, I am always scrambling to get his clothes together in the morning. With this, you can hang every outfit for every single day of the week, and the work is done on Sunday. You're never late Monday through Friday as you're scrambling to find your outfit. It just makes sense. You can even put your jewelry on the hanger with it, but it's displayed right there and ready to go.
Connie, that's a great idea. I love how you're talking about that, to be ahead. You know, I'm always planning when I come here to Hsn and I bring a few outfits for a few days of working and sharing with you. I love having a place where I can pull from the closet, arrange my outfits. That's very important to do. Also, your children can do this as well. What about if you have things like your sweaters or your favorite tees or any of your delicates? We all love our Diane Gilman tops, but many of the Iman tops, the Diane tops, have lots of embellishments on top. So if you want something that's heavily embellished and you want that to air dry, now your silks and your favorite tees or your sweaters can air dry very easily. Any of these jeweled scarves, our beautiful Iman scarves, those can air dry. You can see how this is going to give you room for 60 garments, okay? Now, you know, that's being conservative. I think you could probably put a little bit more on here. I can steam from right here, which is very, very nice. Perfect. Now, here's another place that you can use this. For whatever reason, when I'm in the shower or the bathroom, that bathroom gets wet all the time. So all of our towels, if you want to hang any of your robes and your towels, it always seems to me that I have that bath mat when you come out of the shower, sopping wet.
Absolutely.
If I'm constantly putting that in the dryer, you know, that's that's so much money to be drying all the time. And it's very heavy. So you can now put your Turkish towels right here. You can throw them over, let them air dry. You could literally just keep this in your shower stall if you wanted to.
But the great thing is it's so lightweight. You can have it in your bathroom, but then, you know, 2 hours later when you need it in the laundry room, you move it to the laundry room so you can steam your clothes, and 2 hours later you put it in the closet where you're organizing everything for the week. You're gonna utilize this so much when you get this at home. You'll go, what did I do before I had it, right?
Look at that. Isn't that great? So remember, this is how it's adjustable. You just push the button and you can push this all the way up to 6.5 feet tall. That is tall. So now if you have long dresses or slacks, very easily they can dry, or you just need the extra storage capability. If you don't need it quite that tall, you can just put it right here and dry your things. If you don't feel like you need both tiers, you can collapse one tier. You just the push of a button. That's all I'm doing. And then the 4-footed feet. So this is secure. You can use it in the laundry room. You can use it in your closet. You always need those extra racks. I love how she has this all the way up at 6.5 feet. Easily, you can compress this and put this away, tuck that into that little closet no matter where you are. And dorm rooms. The last time I saw a dorm room, I don't know how anybody lives like that anymore. I mean,
we all did it, I know.
We learn how to be very conservative in a small amount of space. So this is perfect because in a dorm room, all you have to do is lift this up, and now you can put this under the bed if you want, or if you're going downstairs in the basement and you're doing your laundry in an apartment building, you can just use this, and now you can hang things to dry. A lot of us are trying to be a little bit more green, not use the dryer so much, not have all that wear and tear.
And save your clothes.
This is going to allow you to really save your clothes and be a little bit more green with something like this.
Okay, we took $10 off. It's under $10 on your charge card to be able to get it home. The teal is by far the most limited. In fact, we only have a couple hundred left in that teal. We also have white and we have gray. The color is really the icing on the cake. The fact that this is gonna do so much for you in the laundry room, like we said, this time of the year, right there, if you have a mud room or it's right there inside the door and you don't want all of those wet clothes just laying around, everybody can throw their wet jackets and their wet toboggan and their wet gloves on this, and it's gonna dry them that much faster. Or put this right there in the middle of your walk-in closet, because a lot of us have walk-in closets and you do things, you know, on the racks, but then what are you doing in the middle? Maybe you're just piling stuff up. This is going to give you so much more space.
This is going to give you more space. And, you know, it's also freedom. Sometimes you just need to take a few things out of the closet. Maybe you forgot what's in there. A lot of times with organizing, I really want you to purge. This is a tool.
I'm going to take this girl home with me.
It's not that I'm so great at organizing. I just purge more than you do.
Can we start on my desk upstairs first?
I'm organizing fewer items. That's really the key. Yes, we'll start at your desk. Not a problem. The key, if you haven't touched it in a year, get rid of it.
My desk.
Right? What about for your handbags? Maybe you want a place for handbags and tote bags. This is going to work beautifully as well. But this is just smart. Laundry pole, yes, but it's really a multitasker because it's your coat check. It is your winter clothes dryer. It's that instant closet space that you need. It's a place to dry wet towels as opposed to putting them in the dryer all the time. On a nice sunny day, even when it's cold out, you can use this inside or outside. I love that it's adjustable, 6.5 feet tall, and then so easy to put together. Easy to set up, easy to store.
Okay, if you want that teal, this is the time to do it. White and gray. Alexandra, my pleasure. Thank you so much.
So much fun being with you. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you. And coming up next, our Hoover. Best price ever on a $189 vacuum. It's under $95. Stay with us.
You never know what we're going to do on the Monday night show, but here's a sneak peek. There'll be more than a few surprises. And weekly guest challenges. But don't forget about the great products.
This craziness is going to continue.
Tune in 7 p.m. on Monday or visit hsn.com and search Monday Night Show for more.
Home Paris on HSN.
Okay, do you need a vacuum? I am so excited about this. It's so crazy to get excited about a vacuum, but I own another version of this and I use it every single day. And let me just say, if you have thought about investing in a new vacuum, would you love to get a vacuum that anywhere else you shop, it's $189? I mean, anywhere. Any retail outlet, anywhere else that has this on the internet, it's $189. We have a limited number, Happy New Year to you, under $95. And if you get this on your charge card, $18.99 to bring it home and free shipping. Julie Truster is with us. And Julie, we gotta get right to it because this is all about, I know you're saying lightweight, yes, I can take it around, but honey, it is power.
It's powerful, and it's the first time that we've ever had our lift off. So we'll talk about that later. But I know it's a slimmer design, so people look at it and they go, oh, maybe it's a stick vac or something. It is full size, full power. So check out the power. I just need a step stool. Here. Okay, there we go. It's able, the suction, this is from the base right here, it's able to lift up 60 pounds and hold it there. So it's full size, full power. You never have to buy a bag. You never, there we go. 60 pounds. I can't lift 60 pounds.
Sure you can. Okay. 60 pounds. So folks, again, it is power, 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 but you and I can lift this. We can move this around really, really easily. This was on earlier this morning, crazy popular. If you have thought about buying a new vacuum, you can check it. It's $189 elsewhere. We have it for $18 and change on your charge card. We're gonna show you how it works.
And it's also the first time that we've ever had one of our Windtunnel Airs under $100.
Yes.
So Windtunnel Air is Hoover's #1 selling vacuum. It's also HSN's #1 selling vacuum. But the big deal about this is that it's a lift-off. So with one button, here it is in the upright vacuum, like a regular vacuum, and then it pops off and it converts into a handheld. Same power as it is with your main vacuum. And then you can snap it back on. I know, and we're gonna show you different demonstrations. So if you've got stairs or you wanna do your above board cleaning, that's what the lift-off is for. So okay, check it out in a regular vacuum. You never have to buy a bag or a filter, and glitter is one of the hardest things to clean up. And I want you to look close, really, really, really close.
Yeah, as close as we can get to that would be great, because I want you to see that this is actually getting there before.
Yes, look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Can you see? It's glitter, and the glitter is stuck in those little grooves. Let me pull back so you can see, and look at that right there. It's able to get it out, and it's stuck in those little cracks right there. And you can see how it kind of bubbles up like popcorn. That's Windtunnel 3 technology, so it actually lifts the sand out of the carpet. It kind of pops it up like that. The glitter is totally gone, and the mess is in here. But you never have to buy a bag or a filter. There's no maintenance, and the best part about it, Connie, is there's a 5-year warranty.
I love it. Okay, here's the scoop, though. We now have almost 300 people trying to get this. We sold earlier today about 3,000 of these. There's a limited number that we can do at this price, because Hoover is selling this everywhere else at $189. The fact that we're doing it at $94 is amazing. We're doing free shipping, so we're even paying to ship it to you. We're letting you put this on FlexPay for $18.99. If you get it home and you're not impressed, send it back. But there's a reason this series is the #1 best-selling from Hoover, but it's also the #1 here at HSN. And this is even better. If you already have a vacuum like this is even better because it also becomes your handheld. So it's full size, like you're used to a regular vacuum, but the handheld as well. We've got to show you more because people are really, really excited about this.
And one of the nice things about it is it's what we call steerable. So it's maneuverable. And in the Hoover line, usually when it's steerable, it's over $200. So here it is, our #1 selling vacuum. And then watch it. Steerable means
it's like a race car. Look at that.
It's like power steering, exactly, like a race car. So you can maneuver around your furniture. You can see it has that edge-to-edge suctioning all the way across, so it's easy to push. Our lightest weight, but this is full size, full power. And look how easy, I'm going extra slow just so you can see, but look how easy it is to turn. So you can go around your coffee table, around the
Yeah, around everything, because again, you've got that steerable technology, and it's a low profile design too, but you're still getting full capacity. And remember, lightweight. So if you need to drag this out for just very easy cleaning, you're gonna be able to do that because it's lightweight and compact. But with that Windtunnel 3 technology, it's all about getting a deep clean. It's getting power, power, power. And we're showing you on carpet, but most of us have carpet and hardwood, so it's gonna work just as well on hardwood. The thing I like about it is that allergen block technology, because now Julie is the proud owner of maybe the world's cutest dog ever. But I mean, you don't want, because Julie, goodness, she runs a tight ship. You don't want hair and things in your home.
And Connie, they told us with the puppy that he's not gonna shed in the first year. He's a golden retriever, and there's hair all over the house.
He's worth it though, that face, he's so cute.
So what I'm doing is just keeping the vacuum out, and I keep it plugged in. But I want you to see power steering right here when you turn it on, so you can go right from your carpets to your hard floors. You never have to buy a bag, so you don't have to worry about the maintenance.
And look, it is still giving you
Look
full
how
power,
easy.
and the canister's almost full, but it still gives you full power.
Now watch this. This is where it gets fun. Okay, so when you want to empty it out, you don't have to take out that whole canister. You just pop it out like this. And there's one button on the back right here. So I'm gonna dump everything right down here.
Ooh.
You can clean it all out. So Hoover allows access. You can click it off, clean it out. And then the filter, it even tells you where it is. Most people have no idea where their filter is. You never have to buy it. It says filter access. And then you just, this is a new vacuum. There you go. You just click it up, boom, there's your filter. You rinse it out, snap it back in. Now, okay, I'm gonna put the bin in. Oops. Okay, put it in like this. Now watch, one button and it converts into the air lift.
This is genius.
This is so awesome. And all of your tools, so you can carry it around. This only weighs 9 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
So you can go, okay, I'll show you how it works.
On stairs.
Yes, on your
upholstery.
stairs. And it props up like this. And your tools are on board. It has a 30-foot power cord, so if you're on your stairs, you don't have to keep unplugging.
You're getting that pet hairbrush and you're getting the upholstery brush.
Yep, and same power as our main unit.
Yes.
Right here.
So you're not buying two. Now we've got the handheld, and remember, it is that exact same power that you saw lift 60 pounds. That Windtunnel 3 technology to give you a more powerful clean. But it's all harnessed now into that handheld.
And there's your tool right on here. And then what you can do is pop off the handle. Check this out. And now look how easy, 9 pounds, full power. Your dusting brush is on the side there, so you can go and get all of your above board cleaning.
So if we're doing the ceiling fan, the crown molding, you name it, you know, this is honestly, we've had great deals from Hoover, we always do. This is hands down the best. And the exciting thing is, anywhere else you shop, this is $189. We're doing
worth it.
And worth it, because it's a 2-in-1. It really is the power of a traditional vacuum, but then the power, all that power in a handheld as well. So it gives you the best of both worlds. You're looking at this at under $100 from Hoover, and you're thinking, oh, it might be a stick vac, it might be a sweeper. No, 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 no. Full power. Can we show the demonstration again about what we can expect in terms of the power and how much, you can see Julie's lifting this, so it's very lightweight.
Lightweight, easy to push,
but
full power.
The 3 channels of suction, this is 60 pounds.
60 pounds. And what we're doing is we sealed off the nozzle. So this is airtight right here. And the suction of our lightest weight with the airlift is able to lift that up. I need a step stool, though.
Amazing. That is amazing.
And I want to make a point. Exactly.
That's 60 pounds clunk.
With this price, typically you get a 1-year warranty. That's the standard in the industry. This vacuum has a 5-year warranty. Typically, Hoover reserves a 5-year warranty for our vacuums that are over $300.
Yes.
So we stand behind this product. The Windtunnel Air is Hoover's #1 selling series. And this is the liftoff. I absolutely love the liftoff. When you lift it off, it only weighs 9 pounds. And you can go all around the house. You can go in the bathroom. You can get your ceiling fans. And the stairs is where I love it, because you can prop it on the step.
Okay, Julie, we've sold 4,000. That is a big chunk of what we have available. When this is gone, you know, we will have other Hoovers, but to be able to do this one at $189, that's what we will sell this for. That's what everybody is selling this for. It's worth $189, but today, you don't have to pay that. Usually, you get a discount when it's an older model. We're giving you a discount on the best that there is, and we're doing it for you now for about 6 more minutes, but 4,000 people have said yes. We're taking it to hardwood floors, and you have one little button that you can shut off your beater brush if you want to do that on your hardwood floors. And look at the suction power on the hardwood floors.
I know, and our bin, if you notice, our bin is full, and it doesn't blow any of the dust here. It's not blowing it back and forth. And what you need is a vacuum where that brush roll shuts off. So now we're going to go over to our hard floor. And look at this edge to edge with a full bin. So normally when your bin is full, it starts spraying the dust. Edge to edge spray, suction. No scatter. So these are our floors right here. And with a puppy now that's golden, we see the hair everywhere. It's driving me nuts. But I'm able to turn the vacuum on and it doesn't blow everything all over. So you can go right from your carpets to your hard floor. You don't have to bend over. If you have a bad back or a bad shoulder, this is easy to push because it's our lightest weight. And then I got to keep doing this. When you pop off the lift, it's one button. You pop it off, 9 pounds, and it's the same amount of power. How cool is that?
Amazing. But with over 4,100 now ordered, I've just got to ask you, does your vacuum do what you want it to do? Is it heavy, so then you don't vacuum as much because you don't want to drag it out because it's super duper heavy? Or maybe it's lighter weight, but then you vacuum and you still see stuff on the floor. That's the worst. I'm like, if I vacuum, I want it to get everything. Well, this is lightweight, so you will pull it out, and it's going to literally get everything. If it can lift 60 pounds, it can lift the dirt off your carpet and the dirt off your hardwood floors. And keep in mind, it's not just that traditional upright. You can also get the power, the same power that lifted 60 pounds in that handheld with the touch of one button. No filters ever to buy, no bags ever to buy, but you're getting the performance that you want. And you're getting the performance from a vacuum that is only available at $189. We're going to be doing it at $189, but we have a limited number that we're doing just for the new year at $94.65 on FlexPay for you. You break that up into FlexPay at $18.99 and get it home with free shipping. Julie, we don't normally do free shipping.
I know.
We're showing you too, it's maneuverable. It's that steerable technology that you usually get on Hoovers that are well over $200, $300, because that steerable technology is always an added extra feature.
And this was a new unit when we started, totally clean, and the carpet didn't look dirty. So watch when I empty it out. One button, you know, it's not messy. All that was hiding in the carpet. There's carpet fuzz in there. And this right here is what ruins your carpet fibers. It gets underneath them and it tears your carpet up. So I love that you can take just the bin off with one button, but you can also, right here, and it even says the lift. Okay, now it converts. All of your tools are on board. It only weighs 9 pounds. Same power. I'm gonna go over here on the steps. This is where I love it. A 30-foot power cord. So you can plug it in, go all the way up and down your stairs without having to unplug. Everything's right here, and it doesn't matter. We have hardwood up our stairs. This is carpet, so this is a great pet hairbrush right here. It's got little rubberized brushes.
Included.
That's included. And watch this, how you can top up, you can put it right
so
here.
You don't have to worry about this falling off the stairs. It's gonna sit perfectly. We've got the pet hairbrush on. You can see it's actually combing the stairs while it gets that pet hair. And pet hair's sticky. Now Julie knows that very well. It's sticky. Now we also have dirt and soil, but you can see how easily it's sucking that up as well. And that is that power clean. That's that Windtunnel 3 technology, yet lightweight and compact because we turn it into a handheld that still has the same power as our full size.
Exactly, and you just carry this around, and it's got a 30-foot cord. I'll go over here, more pet hair again that's sticky. So I'm gonna set this down right here, right there, full size. And then here we go, watch how quickly, I love this little brush. All of your attachments are on board.
Okay, so again, there's your pet hairbrush. It could be the upholstery Hairbrush, whichever you want to use, you're getting that same power. You're not losing power just because it's now in the convenience of your handheld.
Exactly, and that clips on just like this. And then remember, you can go over here if you want to get up high, pop the handle off. Look how awesome this is. This is called the Airlift, brand new, 5-year warranty, Hoover's #1. And look at this, 9 pounds and a 30-foot power cord. And normally under $100, you get a 1-year warranty.
Wow, 5-year warranty.
A little chintzy cord.
Yeah.
And so now all of your tools, you can use your dusting brush. 5-year warranty is a big deal. The standard is 1 year. And we reserve that for our vacuums that are over $300.
Sure.
So Hoover backs this product up. You can see right there, everything converts. Other companies have lifts out there that, you know, that lift off like this, but they're a lot more expensive. So this price is awesome, and it's a slender design, easy to push.
But
and
with power.
With
we got to show the power one more time before we leave, because this power will blow you away. So you're getting something that's easy for you to maneuver with the steerable technology, with the lightweight nature, with the lift off, so it goes from a traditional upright to a handheld, but you're getting power in the handheld and in the traditional upright of something here that can lift 60 pounds.
I know.
That's impressive.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. They're all there. And it holds it up until you turn it off.
That's amazing.
Brand new Airlift, and it's our New Year's price, which is the best
New Year's
anywhere.
price, but again, $189 will be the HSN price. That's the price everybody else is paying everywhere else. You're getting it for $94.95 or $18.99 on your charge card. We're even doing free shipping, which we don't normally do. You've got it if you're on board. Stay right there. Bill Duggan's coming up with me next, but now we're going to show you more from a special from Andrew Lessman. Thanks, Julie. You're welcome.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health.
It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search Gemstone Guide to see our gemstone enhancement chart.
Okay, we have so many of you, hundreds of you, in fact, on board for the Hoover. Stay there, you're gonna get it. Best price in the country, but I'm gonna introduce you to Bill Duggan, because now when we talk about clever solutions, we're all looking for products that multitask. We have one, Bill, and we all love music, but we don't want just earbuds, and truly, we want the sound, we want the quality, but we don't wanna pay the price of, you know, a lot of the big names out there, you know the names, $150, $180. Well, we're giving you truly wireless, and just as the name implies, they are truly wireless earbuds for a fraction of that, but it does more than just play our music.
And that's just it, because, you know, you think, oh, we're not spending $180, $100, $200, so it's going to be really streamlined. We can still take our telephone calls, gives us great audio, pause and play, built on board. And you know what's also great about it? The other brands out there give you 90 minutes of playtime. We're giving you 4 hours of playtime.
Wow.
And after that 4 hours, you put it back in the case. You see how it just stays in there because it grabs it magnetically, but it also recharges the headphone. You can get up to 4 to 5 charges just by putting it in the case, and then you can recharge the case as well. But it really comes down to the audio. So you see it's small, but can you hear this? It's rich, it's big, it's bold, it's private. I want to pause it. I'm not running back to my phone or my tablet. I can control it all right here, yet it's the size of a dime. You pop it in your ear. Very comfortable. Pop it in your ear, it stays in place. So whether you're out jogging or just bending over or vacuuming like you were just vacuuming, it stays in, you get great audio.
Okay, I want to show everybody the colors because I love this rose gold. This is absolutely beautiful. So here's your rose gold. We also have that beautiful blue, and we have the black. Now you can see how small they are Oh, the rose gold is the most limited, but they are very powerful. There's only 300 of the rose gold. The very last time that this was on the air, and that I believe was in November, it sold out, and it sold out at $59.95. We have it just back in stock, and it's $49.95. Now we're doing free shipping and $12 and change on your charge card. So we're gonna take you through all that this can do, because you know what? If you're looking at this and you're going, well, where I recharge it, it kind of looks like what I use to recharge my phone. It actually will recharge your phone too. And you think about what you just pay for a power bank that recharges your phone, and it's not earbuds, and it won't let you take your phone calls and that kind of thing. This will do all of that.
And that's just it. So we talked about how it recharges the earphones, which is great, but we give you this little added adapter so it actually will reverse the charge and help charge up your cell phone or your tablet. You just have to use your own power cord.
Do you realize, again, what you pay for just the charger for your phone?
Exactly.
And this is going to do that too.
And it's a charger, and it's your earphones, and realize the audio, it's not just music. You want to hear your voicemails easier, your telephone calls easier. With speakers that are literally comfortably sitting in your ear, everything sounds better, from the movies to the games to the podcasts to the audiobooks, and it's private. And the way this is designed, I'm gonna pop this out, literally, you can use it one at a time, or you can have that stereo action, use them both at the same time. And why is that important? Maybe your kids are walking to school and you want them to hear traffic, or you have that bike rider who likes to ride on the bike but likes to hear music when they're walking around town, yet they can hear traffic. Or have you ever been on a road trip, or your kids are like, Mom, I want you to hear this song. And you're like, can you hear it? Can you hear it? This way, you can each take a turn and be like, you have one, I have one, and it's also not going to mess up your hair. Because if you're
there you go.
if you're walking around the office like this, they know what you're doing, and it might crimp your hair, which is not the style. But the thing is, it's right here. You're connected. And so when you want to be able to take a telephone call, or maybe you just don't want to hear the kids' audio, or you don't want them to hear the classical music you want to listen to, it really just gives you that privacy, yet there's no cords. Perfect example.
Is that your mom?
My cell phone is ringing, right? Where's my phone? How do I grab it? I'm wearing my Magic Muse. I just hit the accept button on my ear, built-in microphone, and now I can take that telephone call while I'm walking the dog, while I'm, doing errands, vacuuming the house if I'd like. Because remember, these work with Android or Apple, tablets, smartphones, laptops with Bluetooth, newer televisions with Bluetooth, and at the end of the day, it's a convenient, comfortable footprint. You're not giving someone something like this, which someone said this is like giving someone a corded telephone when they want a cell phone. And then before, wireless headphones were like this, but you still see wires. And these were $100, and they didn't recharge your device. You get so many options in terms of how you're gonna use it, and it's just easy to use too.
Well, and it has all the bells and whistles that you want. It really, really does. It has that extra long battery life, which we talked about, but it also has an extra long range.
Which is important, because you want to be able to have that versatility to get around. So like right now, I'm listening to my movie, right? And the thing is, we all listen to different content, whether it's a movie, a podcast, maybe it's a workout video, cooking video. And the thing is, I can control it right here. And we talked about that range. So 4.5 hour battery life, not an hour and a half. I want to pause it. I hit my onboard controls on my earbuds, not running back to my tablet. I'm going to press play, and you'll see the video start moving again. But more importantly, I can get range. So the cool part about this range is I'm still hearing my movie while I'm getting housework done. Or maybe I'm, not near my phone, but I'm not going to miss the call or miss the audio. I want to pause it. 30 feet away, and I gotta tell you, this is the size of a dime, which is just awesome and phenomenal. So it's a really small footprint. And then when they do run through their cycle of 4.5 hours, which that's a cross-country flight, that's two movies maybe, guess what? You put them back in the case. The case looks good, you put them back in here. Oh, it stays in, why? Because it's magnetic, which is great, but that also ensures that it's gonna have that connection. So the next time I go back and grab them, I know they're fully charged. So you never have to worry about it. And this will recharge your headphones about 4 times. You can see the fuel gauge, those blue lights in front. So when those disappear, you just have to recharge the whole docking station again.
So very smart. Again, about the size of your credit card is what you're looking at in terms of size with this one. So look at this. Here's your Hsn credit card. It actually hides your little portable charging dock. So I mean, this is tiny, it's lightweight. And I love the fact that your earbuds are gonna fit right in there. So you're not gonna have to dig around to find them. They're always going to be right there, and they're going to be charged when you pick them up again. You're also going to get the different little adapters, so it's going to be super comfortable for your ears. If you've looked at other brands, and that's what everybody wants. Everybody wants the true wireless, like you showed us. I mean, there are other things out there, other options, but we don't want that. We want the true wireless. This is going to give you not only the wireless convenience, but it's going to give you the audio that we really, really want.
And the thing is, we want that audio, want a comfortable fit. We, as we're typing emails. We don't want to do cord management as we're trying to get in shape and just, ride the bike or do the cardio. We don't want to deal with cords. It stays in place. It's comfortable and connected. And you mentioned that customizable fit. Because yes, we give everyone a choice in terms of different ear tips because we all have different size ears and everything. So what's great about that? You're going to get that nice snug fit. But more importantly, once you get the right snug fit, it's literally like being in an isolation booth because you can drown out the coworkers and background noise, the coffee shop noise, and then when you get that nice, comfortable fit, no matter what you're listening to, it's going to sound bolder and richer. We've created our own little isolation booth, actually. So we've put them underneath glass right here. And the thing is, I don't know if you can hear it, but we're playing a little bit of audio. Do you hear how big and bold that sound is? Yet these are the size of a dime. You have the right fit with the customizable ear gels. So whether you're listening to the country, whether you want to just zen out to a little bit of classical, everything is bigger and bolder. Because you know what happens? I'm right now like trying to watch a movie or a funny Snapchat video or something on my phone, and the speakers are this big, and I have to deal with, overhearing the crew or traffic. But when the speakers are right here on my ear, I don't have to turn up the volume. I get a better connection. I hear all the little nuances in the music, and I can hear better. Because that's also a great added value to this. Do you have a dad? Okay. Oh, here I go again. My dad, he likes to turn up the volume sometimes on the TV.
Every time he's on, his poor family.
Seriously, I go through, they're all fair game. But that's just it. This pairs with the television. Dad can wear one or even both and hear the TV easier. My niece and nephew love games and all that noise that comes off a tablet.
We don't want to hear it.
Exactly, and we don't have to when we can give them the Magic Muse. And you know what the cool thing is? Every time they pop out their Magic Muse, they know they're fully charged because this is not just a carrying case, it is their charging dock as well.
Okay, well, with about 4 minutes remaining to shop, as I said, this sold out the very last time that it was on the air. They're telling me that the pink should sell out in this presentation with fewer than 200 left in the pink. Valentine's Day is literally about 4 weeks away. Wouldn't this be the best Valentine's Day gift, especially in that pink, if you want to get this for her in the pink, him in the blue? We have the black available for you as well. I mean, because it is something we're all going to use. It's super small, super convenient, and truly wireless. So you're getting the convenience of wireless, but with that great super audio. And keep in mind, you can use one. I love what Bill said, if the kids are walking to school, you don't necessarily want them to have both in. Maybe they'll have one, but when you want that true sound, you're on an airplane or whatever, or you want to immerse yourself in a movie that you're watching, you put in both and you're going to have that incredible sound. This is the opportunity to do it though, because they're just back in stock in all of the colors. And also too, we took the price down. We're doing free shipping and it's under $12 and change to bring it home. And the other versions, they're great if you just want sound. But if you want convenience and you want comfort and you want something that will allow you to never miss a phone call again. And plus, when you're talking back to that phone call, it's clear as well.
It was great. I was actually sending text messages with this because you know how you can do dictation to your tablets and your phone, but when the microphone is this far away from you and it has to hear it over people in the coffee shop or in the airport, when your microphone is right here near your mouth and convenient, but you hear that audio? It's big, it's bold, it comes down to literally being the size of a dime, but yet I still have the microphone. I still have pause and play, just like that. So I can pause, I can play. I'm getting a great fit because of that customizable tip at the end of the day. And you know what? The battery life, unprecedented. When we first launched one of the bigger names here, we were excited about it because we were truly getting away from this. We were getting away from this. We had now gone completely wireless. And we thought, oh, 90 minutes of playback, that's great. But that was our only option then, and that was literally a $200 purchase.
Oh, wait, $200.
$199 for 90 minutes.
You know what? And that counts a lot of us out for wireless headphones, earphones. I mean, we're not doing it.
I mean, we love our kids. We love the administrative assistant.
But that's a lot.
And actually, think about it. Do you have a kid or a husband or even yourself that forgets things and loses things?
Why did you look at me?
Well, you lose a $200 set of headphones and leave them at the airport.
You're going to be pretty sick.
But this is affordable. And to get it home and to hear the audio, see how easy it is to pair, feel this quality because it's that nice metal, yet these are lightweight and comfortable.
And keep in mind, this will charge your phone too. It's not just going to charge your earbuds, but it is a charging dock for your phone, which I think is incredible as well because you'd pay $49.95 for just a charging dock for your phone. Now your charging dock is also your earbuds and your charging dock for your earbuds with over 5,600 ordered. You know, you think about those times when the kids have had their iPad up so loud and you're like, can you please turn that down? sound. But the games aren't as fun if you can't hear them. You know, the videos are not as fun if they can't hear them well. Well, now they can hear them and enjoy them, but you don't have to. Again, you think about the different times when you couldn't get to your phone because you're running around the house. Maybe you're doing the vacuuming like Julie and I just were doing, or maybe you're organizing things with your origami basket that we had last hour. How about if your earbuds were in your ear and you just touch a button and now you not only hear, but you're talking back because you have a great microphone as well. And then the longevity of how long this lasts compared to the other guys.
And that's just it. You're getting great battery, you're getting great audio, you're getting great connection and convenience, and yet I'm not lacking for anything. I want to pause it. All onboard controls. Pause, play, take that telephone call. Pop them back into the case when they go through it 4.5 hours of battery life, not 90 minutes. Realize they stay in there so they don't get lost, but also they're staying connected, so they're definitely getting recharged. And it's always just convenient. The color's just the icing on the cake. Because when you wear it in your ear, you forget it's even there. Like I was like, where's my other one?
I know.
And I realized it's in my ear. So why is that great? I am getting stuff done. I don't have the one in my other ear because, you know, I want to hear what's the gossip. But when I want to take that telephone call, you never know. What are they saying over there about me? And then you just hit that phone call.
Oh, it's all good news.
Phew, you get the music, you're engaged. Because you know that little bit of music, whether you're trying to get in shape, whether it's just cleaning out the garage, whether it's, you know, it's Friday night, you want a little bit of audio, but you don't want to bother the roommates. You know who I think these are actually good for?
Who's that?
New parents.
Oh, yes.
Because new parents, you know, they're trying to hold the baby, change the diaper, but they got to take a telephone call.
Oh,
they
that's
want to be able to
perfect.
listen to a little bit of TV or something in the middle of the night, but not wake the baby.
Sure.
Boom, they're connected. They're not also dealing with tangled messes.
You know what? Bear with us. We're going to get them. The last call on the rose. We have the blue and the black. Thank you, sir. Happy New Year.
You too.
Marlo is coming up next with our Today's Special and Long Comb and so much more. And I will see you back tomorrow at noon, I think, with an entire hour of Apple products.
Who knew a little piece of plastic could be so much fun? Now, when you apply for the Hsn Card, instantly get $10 off. It's all about you. Extra flex on the things you love. Now, when you use your Hsn Card, you get extra flex all day, every day on all jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases.